Good morning. Officially the earliest time I've been on my phone, particularly alive. But I wanted to show you this firstly. So the sun is about to rise and I've actually just stopped mid-run, which is kind of ironic considering the topic I'm about to talk on. But I was running and I was like, there are so many times where I'm asked about my morning routine and how to nail a morning routine. So I had all these ideas that came to my mind and I was like, you know what, I'm going to stop because a lot of you are on your phones right now and it's nearly 7 o'clock or something. And so I want to teach you a few ways that you can use your phone to actually help you nail this morning routine rather than it be probably the biggest barrier to getting up earlier, getting a few things done in your morning that you wish you could. My eyes are just streaming with tears. I'm not crying, it's just chilly. And yeah, how to get those little rituals in, even starting one by one in the morning. Because firstly, your phone is used often as your alarm, right? And snooze mode is all too tempting. And snooze mode is a killer. Like when I used to have my phone like next to me or in my bed or whatever, I'd snooze it for ages and I'd just get kicked by my boyfriend to hurry up and get up. So hack number 1 will be on that. Hack number 2, you probably lay in bed scrolling your phone for a while, or once you're out of bed, your phone just becomes a bit of a distraction in the morning to not get on with the morning and kind of like want to check your feed and see what happened overnight. And the third thing is, I've forgotten, but I'll start on the first one. So snooze mode, I hacked that because I started plugging my phone in. I just remembered it. I started plugging my phone in outside my room or away from your bed. Like if you've got flat nights, that might be kind of annoying. But when I go to bed, I pop my phone on flight mode, set my alarm and plug it in outside my bedroom so that when the alarm goes off, I actually just get up. And it's no longer hard. Like it was hard for a bit. But now I kind of just hear the alarm and jump up, maybe get a kick from Jay if I don't hear it. And it gets me out of bed, and there's a second where I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Maybe I'll just jump back into bed. But then I'm like, actually, you know what? I'm going to feel so much better if I just get up and do my exercise and my morning routine, which I'll cover shortly. And then the second thing is the scrolling, which is actually also combated by the fact that you don't wake up and the first thing you do is look at your phone. You wake up, get out of bed, turn your phone off, and it's still on flight mode. Obviously my phone's not on flight mode right now, but usually my phone remains on flight mode until I'm finished with my whole morning routine. So I guess the biggest hack here is not having a phone right next to your bed so that through the night you're checking it. Like you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is look at it. And I know like it's such a thing, so many people know that they do it or want to be able to change that. And if you can create some boundaries with your phone in the morning, that will be a massive game changer for you if you want to have more of a morning routine and more like bring in more of these morning rituals. The way my morning usually goes is exercise first up. Like I'll go to yoga at 6 a.m. Or come for a run or a walk to this magic place. Again, look, the sun's about to come up and it's so amazing. There's probably people walking being like, what is that girl doing? And it's my non-negotiable. Like I move in the morning and then I come back and do read over my goals, do my meditation, which is Headspace, the mindful meditation app, and write a gratitude list, which is usually like 3 or 5 things that I'm super deeply grateful for. And then usually turn on some music, have a little bit of a dance around if I want to, and then make sure I eat like a really nourishing breakfast. Usually Jay and I eat together, and that is a window into what my mornings look like. So I intended on doing a live today to talk about this, and then what a great way to start my day is actually talking about it and showing you that it is actually possible. I also want to tell you that I didn't used to be a morning person. I didn't used to exercise much at all, and I would also find myself waking up with a lot of thoughts in my mind, like really quite anxious, overthinking, particularly if I'd been social the night before, and even worse if I'd been drinking the night before. I would rerun over every conversation I had and beat myself up about it. And it's a thing that you kind of just need to learn to just notice the thoughts. And this is what mindfulness meditation has taught me. Notice the thoughts coming in and going, oh yeah, cool. Like I call my inner critic, my nasty girl in my head. I forgot her name, Ophelia. she hasn't been in my vocabulary for a few days. But yeah, so I just kind of go, oh okay. That's just all those thoughts buzzing around in my mind. Time to do some meditation, some exercise, and kind of like clear that out. Just like brushing my teeth in the morning, like starting fresh, choosing how I want to show up in the day. So I'm going to get back to my run, and look, I need to show you once more. Or maybe I'll just turn the screen around. Yes. So little old sun's about to pop up, and I'm in my run. But now that I've done the live, I'm feeling good. So hopefully a few of you wake up and have a look at this. I know the irony of me putting this on there whilst telling you not to look at your phone in the morning. But hopefully this is going to like spark the last morning that you do that. And yeah, plug your phone in outside your bedroom. Morning, girls. Nice to see you watching. Have an awesome day. Lots of love.